Hello. We're always grateful for our volunteers throughout the year here at Pact, but this week is National Volunteers Week, a week dedicated to recognise and appreciate the contribution of our volunteers. That's you. We're grateful for everything you do, from our prison-based volunteers to our community-based volunteers, and those who support Pact from our central office in London. We know things are a little bit more difficult at this current time, but Pact is built on a foundation of volunteers and is so successful because of you. So thank you. Diolch yn fawr.
Hi, I'm Phil Taylor, Chair of your Board of Trustees. On behalf of the whole board, I would like to say a really special thank you for all your hard work and dedication. As volunteers, you are the lifeblood of this organisation. Without you, we could not support the many people who need our help. So stay safe and God bless.
Over the past year, Pact's volunteers have dedicated thousands of hours of their time to support prisoners, people with convictions and their families. Working throughout England and Wales in both custody and community, Pact could not deliver its essential services without such support. That is why, as Pact's Director of Services, I wanted to give a massive thank you to you all for helping in the many, many ways that you do. Thank you.
Hi, I'm DALI, Pact Gateway Services Manager. We don't know when we'll be able to start some of our services again. We want to make sure we keep you and the people we work with safe. It could be many weeks until we meet people at our prison gate or support families in court. But we are working tirelessly to make sure we're supporting prisoners' families throughout this time. And we are thrilled to launch our National Befriending Service, an amazing opportunity for you to volunteer from your home. Having a loved one caught up in the criminal justice system can be a scary and confusing experience. We've learned from our service users that having someone to talk to who is impartial, sympathetic and non-judgmental can help. So we are reaching out to you, our experienced, skilled and trained volunteers, to support us in the relaunch of our National Befriending Service. We will provide you with role-centred training and ongoing support. If you would like to get involved or find out more, we'd love to hear from you. Please contact volunteering@prisonadvice.org.uk. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Stevenson, Director of Human Resources and Workforce Development at Pact. As part of my role, I'm responsible for looking at how we can support and engage with volunteers. And I'm really delighted this week to have the opportunity to say thank you. Thank you for your contribution and the support that we're able to offer our service users because of you. We really want your volunteering experience to be so that you can get as much from it as possible. One of the things that we've invested in recently is a new online e-learning system. We've done this in response to the coronavirus so that all of our workforce are able to access training and learning from the safety of their own home. The system has over 800 really exciting and interesting courses, but in addition we'll be developing up Pact-specific content that meets the needs of our services and also you, our people. We'll be launching it in June, but we have one stumbling block. We haven't come up with a name. So we've had a few suggestions: School of Pact, Pact Academy, but if you're able to come up with any names, please do let us know. Send any suggestions to Stuart LYNCH. The other thing we're looking at doing at the moment is how we can support you. And I wanted to let you know that all of you are able to access support services delivered by Care First. Care First is an independent, confidential provider of emotional support, information and advice services. So in addition to accessing free counselling, you're also able to seek out information and advice around consumer rights, finance, debt, childcare, a whole range of issues that affect our everyday lives. We'll be sending more information about the Care First service this week. And finally, we'd really like to hear from you. We're going to be launching our volunteer survey this week as well, and it gives you an opportunity to tell us what you think about your experiences of working and volunteering at Pact. We'd really like to hear about the things we do well, but also the things that we could improve. And you're very welcome to tell us about the people who you think really support you in your volunteering. So thank you for everything you do at Pact, and help us to make it a really brilliant place to volunteer. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Andy Keane-Downs and I'm the Chief Executive of Pact, and I want to say a big thank you to all of our volunteers for all of the work you've done for us in the past, and I hope all the work you might do for us again in the future. I hope you're keeping safe and well and coping during this terribly difficult period. I know that some of you have been profoundly affected by COVID-19. Some of you have lost loved ones, and our thoughts and prayers are with you at this time. This lockdown has affected everybody in the world, everybody in society. Not many people know that lockdown actually comes from the prison system. Lockdown means being in your cell for 23 hours a day, and that's a reality across the prisons in England and Wales right now. It's a very difficult time for prisoners. It's a very difficult time for their families and for people leaving prison. So we've continued to do everything we can whilst working safely to support those people in the justice system that we're here to serve. I know that some of you have been able to continue volunteering with us, perhaps on the telephone to support people. I hope more of you might be able to join them. But I know that some of you might be feeling a little bit out of touch, a little bit out of the loop whilst you've been at home. We're hoping that you're being kept in touch. We're sending out regular briefings. We hope that you might want to see what's going on our website and on our Twitter feed to keep in touch with the great work that's still going on within Pact. But we're only able to do a limited amount of what we normally do because we don't have you, because we can't work in the prisons and we can't work in the visitor centres. But things will get better. We're working very carefully on plans to how services can eventually be gently reopened, gradually reopened, and we'll be talking to you about that, about how you can come back and be part of our services whilst working as safely as we possibly can. In the meantime, thank you for everything that you've done. Please stay safe, please look after yourselves, and God bless.